there, it's Kevin with GatheringMatch.com with match number, what are we on, 3 now? With the Shamans. We have a first turn Vial. We do need to draw into Collected Companies, but this is not a bad hand. It's 4 lands of Vial. We have the second turn Wolf-Skull Shaman. And I think we just lead off here at the Forest and the Vial. And then pass a turn. So this is going to be Living End, of course, our Nemesis match. What we need to find into as soon as possible is going to be a Rage Forger to dish off as much damage as we can. So I'd actually like to draw into the 1/1 guy here, the Flamekin Harbinger. Visionary is also fine. I think at this point we'll put in the Burning-Tree Emissary into a Wolf-Skull. And we just need to have him maybe not have a Living End in his opening hand, or not enough cyclers. But I'm sure End Attorney cycles in like a Monstrous Carabid or a Deadshot, yeah, Deadshot Minotaur. We need to do as much damage realistically as we can. Alright, so see what our top of our hand is. It is Eternal Witness. So that is a beautiful card. Gives us a wolf. And yes, we'd like to put a counter. Don't think so. There's nothing Eternal Witness quite yet. So I do believe we do flash in an Elvish Visionary. And we do have a Windswept that I will just cycle it. We'll go get another Stomping Grounds and to play tapped. So this should force out a Living End quite quickly. Next turn. He's going to do it now? I think that's really aggressive for just a 3/3. And he has to kill off his own guy. Yeah, that was... I really don't agree with that play. He was not in any sort of danger. He could have done that next turn. It cost him a ton of cards to do so. The Very Macaw did nothing. He's attacking for 6. We get an Eternal Witness back for an Elvish Visionary. And then our Collected Companies and whatnot can start going to town. So, this is still Fulminator Mage. Can wreck down my Stomping Ground, sure. That doesn't bother me too much. Bosk Banneret can actually block the... I think we do this right now, though. I think we Eternal Witness. For the Elvish Visionary. And that way we can Bosk Banneret. As well as Elvish Visionary. And now we're okay. We're not in any danger of our life total at the moment. I do actually think we Caverns here. We'll put in another one. And I have no clue why he's actually... Because I guess he just think he can't attack into it, but... Kills a Fulminator Mage. That's fine. We're going to double block his Deadshot Minotaur with the Eternal Witness and the Visionary. And a Bosk Banneret. And hopefully he kills appropriately. That way, if he's going to go another Living End, he gives me back an Eternal Witness. All right, so let's see if he starts cycling more things. I mean, at this point, we have 3 cards in the graveyard. Oh, he decides to only kill off. Fulminator Mage is getting annoying. No on any of these triggers anymore. That's where we want the vial. Beautiful. So Blackleaf Cliff still can't hardcast anything in his hand. We'll come in at everything at the Street Wraith this time. And maybe he'll just do the exact same thing. And just kill off the Bosk Banneret. And we'll take 2, go to 6. He'll cycle. An Architect. Now I know he's not going to be able to cast a Living End. And we will Collective Company here. And we'll find the Wolf-Skull and an Elvish Visionary. And a Flamekin Harbinger can actually tutor up a Rage Forger. See what's on the top of our library with the Shaman. It is an Aether Vial. Terrible card. I think we will use the Flamekin. And we will tutor up a Rage Forger. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to kill any of my cards. I do believe it's attacking with everything. See if he's got the Seeming Spirit Guide Living End again. Now it's less things for him too. So he cascades into another Living End. Gets back a lot of his stuff. Has to kill off his Fairy Macaw one more time. And he gets to set up his hand. So let's have those very, very annoying, a bunch of 3/3s. So if he's got creatures can't block here next turn. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have used the Flamekin. Because I know what I'm drawing into, and that's actually going to be not the greatest card. So I'll bring in my own Fulminator Mages. We'll have a Fulminator War. See if I can somehow survive here. I think like this is the best way to do it. Or I could block a Fulminator Mage. Yeah, I think that's probably the right. Even though I know what I'm drawing into. Oh, my library got shuffled. Yeah, I think I lose here. See if he attacks with everything. He does. We could even bring in Magus the Moon. Does Blood Moon affect him? I think Blood Moon does hurt the deck enough. I'm not quite certain on Burning-Tree Shaman offering enough damage. It's going to be Fulminator Mage. We'll get rid of like the Nantuko Shaman. You can suspend it in. You can make that. Ruinblaster I don't think needs to come in though. Maybe to keep him out of... Take out the Beastmaster. I like the Inner-Flame Acolyte. This is a way we can evoke it. I am not a fan of the Wolf-Skull. The Vial is fine. The Scavenging Oozes need to come in, though. I don't even think tutoring up the Flamekin Harbinger is necessary in this one. I just think that we just need to play more of the control route. Ruinblaster's fine. It can keep him off that mana. And just one, though, is okay. I don't think we need both of them. Wolf-Skulls, Reclamation Sages, we don't need. Burning-Tree Shamans, Vexing the Flamekins. And I think we'll go with this plan. Yes, we need to play first. There's a Vial collected company. I believe we keep this. Could have brought in ways to destroy Vials. There's the Ooze. Oh, the beautiful Ooze. I think we will just Bosk Banneret. Just gonna go get an actual basic mountain here. No, we do want a Stomping Grounds. Now I can destroy it with a... Fulminator Mage. But next turn we can flash an Ooze and kill two things out of his graveyard. And then he's got to find a way to destroy the Ooze. I think the Ooze just might get him. So he's going to cycle through a Monster's Carabid. Fortunately, the Cavern of Souls cannot. Really do much. So attacking the Bosk Banneret. And since I don't have two available, I mean, he can fight through the Ooze. We'll get rid of the Monster's Carabid. and a dead shot. Now he's got to use a living end next turn for just a dead shot, and then allow us to Caverns of Souls. I possibly could have waited for another turn and then been able to untap with the Ooze. I'm pretty certain he's got to use a living end here. And it'll only get him back. Yeah, we'll only get him back a Deadshot Minotaur. But he's got to kill the Ooze. So Demonic Dread doesn't have anything that no street race that he can bring in. Kills the Ooze, which Eternal Witness is great at getting back. And we can collect a company next turn. And we can actually Rage Forger, which is very, very good. So yes, we like to put a... oh, wow. Yeah, we don't need that at the moment, but Eternal Witness into Collected Company is huge. So Shaman again. And just pass the turn. Because we'll collect a company when he swings in. I could actually even Rage Forger. So find me some Visionaries. That'd be the best one. Eternal Witness, okay. Yeah, we'll get the Eternal Witness and a Fulminator Mage. That's wonderful. And I'm actually going to get Collected Company with Eternal Witness. Because we're going to block the dead shot. Just with Eternal Witness. He's going to go Leyline of the Void, which now we'll get back our Ooze. Which is an annoying card, because now his living ends are not going to give us a lot of advantage. But here we'll Rage Forger, and I think we'll just keep Fulminator Mage. Maybe we do just collect the company, because we can... Yeah, I'm going to Coco here. That's a terrible collected company. At least it gave us an Elvish Visionary. And Magus in the Moon can actually lock him out. I think that's fine. Because then he can only Demonic Dread after that. It's down to a 15. He can just start hard casting cards. I might bring him Reclamation Sages for his ley lines. Attacking for 3, don't care about that. He does have the other Demonic Dread, but he doesn't get a lot back from this. Guess I should have. Wow, I should have actually taken out the Copperline Gorge, not the. And this uses his last living end for just a. We still get, yeah, we still get back a Wooded Foothill. Yeah, I'm not sure if I quite agree with using that. I think that just pretty much guaranteed his demise here. We have Blood Moon as well. So what is actually more? We'll go get just a basic forest. Because now we can cast everything. Cast the Blood Moon. And ooze away his Deadshot Minotaur. Bring in the Rage Forger. And start the beatdown. And he's got one turn to, he has to have another Demonic Dread in his hand. He can cycle a few things. He can cycle Monstrous Carabids, and he can hard cast Simian Spirit Guides. He'll have to drop another land to cast Monstrous Carabids or Street Wraiths. And there we go. All right, so he concedes. Oh, his Reclamation Sage and must. Would I rather run like Goblin Ruinblaster to try to cut him out of those lands? I think he might start playing around Blood Moons now. I think I'm going to take the Blood Moons out and bring in the Reclamation Sages. And submit this. I'm wondering if bringing in like Tectonic Edges or Ghost Quarters is good in this sort of deck. We can really play the land destruction with vials. I think I might try some Ghost Quarters. If it messes up my mana base too much, we can take them out. But Ghost Quarter, 2 of, even possibly even more than the 2 of, can still get out the first turn Vial. And Caverns fixes our mana base quite well. Can't keep this hand. We have the Ooze. Would have been a beautiful hand if we would have had just even one land. I think this would be acceptable. I don't think I can keep this one either. So we do have time. I mean, this could, we mulligan it. And this is about the best hand we can think of. Put this on bottom. We don't want a mountain. Lane of the Void. It's annoying. But that takes away his ability to be quick. But, I mean, I'm definitely not a fast hand either. So, we'll Wooded Foothills. And I think we're just going to get basics this game. Next turn, we do have the Burning-Tree into Bosk Banneret. We'll Street Wraith. Street Wraith. Architects of Will. Street Wraith. Yeah! That is not a hand we want to have to deal with. It's another Windswept. We'll go get the red source this time. And Burning-Tree Emissary into the Banneret. And just hope he doesn't have the Living End type card in his hand. We'll start to have Collected Company. Brindlebore. That gains him some life and another card. At this point, I think we do just cast the Rage Forger. We just have to hope. Our only hope is he doesn't have a Living End in his hand. I don't think we can wait a turn. I don't think we could have tried to collect a Company Rage Forger. He's going to block, sack, gain 4 life, I'm sure. And cross our fingers, there's no... Because that's 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 15 damage. Fairy Macaw. 2 cards left in his hand. And there's the Demonic Dread. So we'd have to hit like the most amazing Collected Company in the history of mankind, because I believe that we'd have no... Yeah, we have no real way to stop this much damage. It'd have to be an incredibly lucky Collected Company. Which I don't know what that would entail. So Ooze is really our only hope versus a deck like this. Rage Forger, Elvish Visionary would be okay. Ooze, I don't think does anything at this point. So on the back, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's doing 16 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 12. He's doing 16. Is there any possible way on the backswing we could do enough damage to kill him? There's another Collected Company. I think... Do we just let it all go through? I mean, there's the Fairy Macaw we have to really worry about. We can kill a Street Wraith or an Architects of Will and take that damage, and he only kills the Rage Forger. And then we have blockers after that. If I Collected Company and find double Rage Forger, which is very, very... That'd be incredibly lucky to find. We would still only do 3, 6, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It'd be enough. So I'm thinking we just let the damage go through and then just try to Hail Mary. I don't think there's any point to trying to block, say... Well, they can still Brindlebore. Because I need the Rage Forger alive. So we'll go to 1. And whatever else is in his hand, he can easily just... Yeah, he can easily just Shriek Maw here. And now I don't think there's a possibility. And we could Collect a Company. Get Fulminator Mage, Fulminator Mage. Doesn't do it. Anyway, we'll go on to the next match. This is Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.